actually, we have one more announcement. Please take a look at our last video for the day.
Here comes the big reveal. What are they revealing? Fire Emblem? Metroid? More Splatoon? Nickelodeon? More Splatoon. Splatoon and Smash? Splatoon Esports League? Splatoon Esports League. Splatoon 3? Splatoon Smash. Splatoon Smash! Oh my god! So I'm sure you all know, Smash got revealed on Thursday. Nobody was expecting it. I thought maybe we'd see it this year, but it would be at E3 if we did. And, wow. Great reveal. I could not be happier with that reveal. Nintendo is killing it lately. Just, oh god, that whole Direct was way better than it had any right to be. That was just a very good Direct. So of course, since that came out, I've gotten some questions from some of you, and I've talked to Pizza Dude Man Guy about it and a couple of other speculators, and just about whether I was going to do Smashtalk again or not. And I've been thinking about it, and you know, it's been like 4 days now, and I'm still just thinking about Smash, and like all these ideas running through my head, and like, yeah, I want to do it. Let's do Smashtalk again, and I want to talk a bit about how I want to do Smashtalk going forward, because I want to do it a bit differently than the last time around. But first, let's just talk about the reveal and like general thoughts right off the bat. Just get that done. A nice introduction to the new speculation season. It's been a long off season. But it's been a good one. First off, yeah, like I said, great reveal. Super good reveal. And like the Inklings as characters, great idea. Really curious to see what they're gonna do with it, because like with the ink, like how much damage is it gonna be treated like it's an actual like very powerful gun, or is it gonna be used as more of like a strategic thing? And then like, you know, you can't build the whole moveset out of just shooting that gun. You'll have like bombs and stuff, and I'm sure, you know, the specials will come in, but like the basic A moves are gonna have to have like kicks and stuff, right? Like we're gonna have to do that, or do they? There's so much to talk about with like the Inklings, but it's good choice. Very good choice. We were all thinking they might be added in DLC for Smash 4, because as soon as Splatoon came out and was a resounding success, we all knew it was going to happen. It's the first, like, it's one of the first major new Nintendo IPs in a long time. And then the big debate that everybody's been having, that I'm sure you all know of, is this a port or a new game? There's no doubt in my mind that this is a new game. All of the evidence, whenever there's actual evidence and not just, like, speculation, it seems to point towards it being a new game. The copyright on the website being just 2018. If it was a port, they would have to have like the original release copyright and then like the new release copyright. Sakurai is saying he's been working on it for a while in secret, like for a long time, but they can't reveal the name of the game yet. If it was a port, you wouldn't really have to worry about revealing the name of the game. It would already be out there. And then there's just the reveal itself. That felt huge. That was an announcement of a new Smash game. Do you remember how they announced the last one? This video was on that scale, and they also didn't say it was a port, which they've done with every port up to this point. Some of them have had cool reveals, but that was for like Okami HD, which like, first off, super excited about that. God, I could do a whole video just on that Direct. I mean, okay, I did actually post my live reactions to it on my side channel, so here's a link to that if you want to go see that. The only argument that I've seen for it being a port is that it hasn't been long enough since Smash 4, so they wouldn't have been able to make a full game yet, and that's just wrong. Like, there are so many examples in the industry of major games being made on a tighter time schedule than that, including from Nintendo. You look at Majora's Mask, you look at Smash Melee even. Tight turnarounds happen in the games industry. And they happen for games that have much less guaranteed success than Smash has, where I'm sure they're willing to devote whatever resources it takes to make this a big holiday release, because I'm sure this will be the holiday game this year. For 2018, I'm expecting it to be the end of 2018, November or December. We don't know how long Sakurai's been working on this. The DLC for Smash 4 ended a while ago, and if they've been working on it nonstop since then, it could very well be ready. We also don't know how large the team is. Is Namco Bandai helping out with this again? Are they having anybody else help out? We don't know how many resources they're developing to this. There's no reason to say, oh, they couldn't do it. You could say it seems a bit rushed, and that's a fine opinion to have, but it's not evidence. It's just baseless speculation. So that's why I think it's a new game. I've seen nothing so far that has made me think it could possibly be a port. I am curious if it's going to have a wildly different engine. Because every game in the series so far has done that, where it's felt very different from the games that came before it and after it. Honestly, all 4 of those main entries, they have like different physics. I don't know if engine is the right word for it. I'm not a developer. They might very well use the same engine, but just utilize it in different ways. I don't understand all that, but you get what I mean, right? Like, it all feels different, and it feels like they reworked the way that the game works from the ground up, more or less. I feel like Smash 4 hit such a nice sweet spot between what the competitive players wanted and the casual players wanted, that it wouldn't surprise me if Sakurai felt like, there we go, that's what it should feel like from now on. This hits both camps. And if that's the case, that's a lot of time that they would save in development. I also think that wouldn't be a horrible thing to do. I think that the Smash 4 engine, or whatever you want to call it, with maybe a few tweaks here or there, could carry the series for a long time. As far as other additions to the roster, what I think is exciting about this is that it feels like we've hit all of the major things. I feel like Brawl was the last time that we really were filling out the roster with necessary things. You look at the Smash 4 editions, we got the Wii Fit Trainer and Duck Hunt Dog and like Dark Pit and stuff, and it feels like it got to the point where it's like, okay, not every addition to this roster has to be a major player, because we kind of have them all. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's actually a very good thing to have. Outside of a couple notable villains mostly, it feels like every series that is a major series is already very well represented. And that means that we can look at these series and now we can be like, okay, what would be fun? What would be unique? What would be interesting? And I think that's a lot more fun to talk about than trying to go like, oh, this person's more deserving. Hey, I don't care about deserving. Have you seen the country lately? I'm also really hoping that they do a story mode similar to Subspace Emissary, but better. Because I really respected what Subspace Emissary was and what it tried to do. And I think it's a very cool concept, making a big story out of all these characters coming together. But I feel like it could have used more refining. And I've talked about that before in the last wave of Smashtalk videos. And basically what I thought about it then, I still think about now. There's also a lot of modes that I'd love to see come back, like personalized target smash stages. I loved that, and I hated when that was gone. It would be cool to see Smash Run back, because I thought that was a lot of fun, and honestly, having that on the Switch would be great. But also, please give it online multiplayer. It's just so much better online for people like me who live across the country from almost all their friends. There's a lot that I could go on talking about with like what I'd like to see for stages and music and all that stuff, but like, that's for future videos, because I'm making those. So now let's talk about what I want to do with Smashtalk going forward. Because this is how the channel started, is with Smash 4 speculation, more or less. Well, I mean, it started with cat videos, and like a harmonica video, and I think a recording of a band that I saw in Central Park while I was visiting New York for the first time. But Smash 4 is when I started like actually producing content on here and getting viewers. And I hate those videos. I hate those videos so much. I think they're terrible. In almost every sense of the word. I just am very disappointed in those videos. I feel that way with most things I make, but with those videos especially, I think they're mostly just really cringy. Smashtalk! I had decided I wanted to be a YouTuber at that point. I thought it'd be a really cool way to make my living. My opinions on that have changed wildly. After meeting and knowing YouTubers, that's not why I want to be doing this. I don't think I could handle that life. So this is more of like a hobby for me, and I kind of want to keep it that way. So I feel like I'm a more genuine person now when I'm making these videos, which I think is a good thing and will help reduce the amount of cringe. Because, man, I was trying very hard to be funny and charming and witty and all these things when I was making those before. And I'm not saying that I don't still do that to some extent, but I feel like it's more moderated and more an accurate representation of who I am. But that's also a thing you guys probably don't care about. From like a production value standpoint, I literally made those videos on my roommate's laptop and edited them like within 2 hours while he was out of class. They were not good videos by pretty much any stretch of the imagination. And now I actually do like video production for a living, so hopefully I can make better content than that. But at the same time, these videos also kind of feel like they're very well fit for talking straight to the camera, but I also kind of feel like that's lazy content, and could I be doing something better with it? I don't know. I'm still turning that over in my head. Let me know what you think. Just with the other kinds of content I make on this channel, do you think that those techniques and stuff should be used in Smashtalk? Should I try to make them like this, or should I just keep them like this, me just talking to you guys? Which was the original format, the original I don't know how to do things format. The other major thing I want to talk about is the direction for Smashtalk in terms of content. Because while I still consider the Smash 4 speculation to be a high point in my life, and it got me into this online community, and I probably wouldn't be making the stuff that I'm making on YouTube now, which I'm much happier with, if I hadn't initially gotten views on Smash 4 speculation and met people through that, and started getting more into YouTube because of speculation. In that sense, I'm very happy with it. However, one of the major reasons I stopped, other than feeling like I had nothing left to say, was because it just got very toxic and stressful. And when you start off just talking about games and characters that you like for another game series that you like, and it results in somebody having a channel that seems dedicated solely to trying to start like a fight with you, it's a very weird thing. And I know that a lot of the other speculators that I was friends with kind of felt the same way. Things got very toxic. People started arguing a lot, and it just got very mean. And a lot of it comes from this attitude of wanting to be right. And I'm definitely not innocent in that respect. Like I said, I was a much more insecure person who was trying hard for approval at that point. And so I think I tried very hard to seem like a very smart and logical person in comparison to the other people that I disagreed with on things. And that's just not the way to go about it. The Duck Hunt dog is in Smash now. None of us know what's going to be in this roster. And I think that's really where I start checking out. If you personally feel like Ridley wouldn't be an interesting character and that he wouldn't work well in the game, that's perfectly fine. You're entitled to that. If you feel like people are idiots for thinking that Ridley could be in or wanting him in because he's clearly too big, you need to check yourself, because unless Sakurai explicitly says, no, this person will not be in this game because of this reason, we don't know that. And even when he does say that, sometimes he changes his mind. The Animal Crossing villager would like to have a word with you. So I really want to avoid getting into that trap of trying to shut down other people and show that I'm the one with the right ideas. And I want to just focus on talking about what could happen and the possibilities and all the cool characters that we could see. Because like I said, we're at the point where he's putting just like kind of odd things or unexpected things in the roster more often than not. And I think that's a good thing. I think it opens it up to just so many characters we would never consider before. And makes it hard for us to really say that somebody couldn't be in. This cat is gonna... Here, come here. Okay, she's leaving now. Fine. I don't want to spend any time shutting down people's ideas. I don't want to do that. I regret having done that with older Smash Talks. I don't think I was particularly egregious with it, but I did do it. And man, getting upset about which video game characters are going to be put in this video game, about combining all these video game characters, is like going out of your way to get mad about a misuse of canon in a fan fiction about a fan fiction. You know? Being right about Smash will not get you friends. Will not make you more interesting to the opposite sex, and it's not going to bring my parents back. So chill out and just have fun. I'm really curious whether these videos are going to get much of a viewer base or not. I had a big drop-off when I stopped doing Smash, just because I know that's what people came to me to see. And so I get that. I do feel like my content now is better, but if it's not what people want, it's not what people want. And since we stopped making videos, me and PT Dude Man Guy, a lot of bigger YouTubers have stepped up, and are now big Smash YouTubers. You have people like Etika, you have people like Relax Alex, who are huge channels. And so I don't know, maybe people won't be interested in a series like this anymore. But hopefully at least a couple of you are, and hopefully we can still have a lot of fun. So let me know what you think below as far as format and everything with the series goes. What would interest you to see? Do you want to see the techniques that I use in like my videos now in these Smash Talk videos, or would you prefer that I just keep it like this, just me talking to the camera, more of like an informal, sort of intimate thing? Also, I might do this as like a collab with PT Dude Man Guy. I don't know. We've been talking about it. We're still mulling things over. We haven't had a lot of time to think about it yet, but I just wanted you to know that Smashtalk is coming, and I'm excited about it. I'm getting back into like that rush of like, yeah, let's talk about this. I love Smash. I love games in general, and I want to keep that. I want to keep those good feelings of just talking about these things that we love. So, yeah, I'll see you guys around. So it is possible that they just had Namco doing it now, but who knows?
Possibly, but I feel
I
like
hope Sakurai's working on something that's not Smash, because Jesus Christ, that man can design a game when he's not slaving away in the Smash mines.
Sakurai's pretty handsome too, so that's just something else we have to consider.
Absolutely. Honestly, if he like just started Playgirl modeling instead of developing video games, I think that'd be a step up in his career.